go first, pick your poison. You want somebody with ambition. Hey guys, welcome back to another Juicy Panda video. And I know you're like, girl, where have you been? Well, I am here to tell you where I have been, okay? Um, Trust me, I've been doing some things I've been trying to do for a while. Went through some things I wasn't trying to go through. But it is life and it is what it is. So let's get into it. So I had my first PA gig, okay? PA as in production assistant. If you don't know, I went to film school to be a filmmaker. I am a creative. I am interested in production. All right. So ever since I moved back to Atlanta, and after I graduated, I was looking for jobs, and things that they don't tell you is like it's really about who you know. You can make the best resume ever. Um, you can go to nice schools and do all these things, but at the end of the day, it's really about making connections and networking and meeting people because those people get you jobs. And because no one wants to sit down and look at your resume, and they always want to ask people, hey, what'd you think about this person? What'd you think about that person? That's how you book gigs. So luckily, finally, the destiny universe was aligned, and my mom's best friend's friend, you got that? My mom's best friend's friend was a mentee for this lady who's a line producer, and this woman she let me work on this TV show that I was shooting for a few weeks, and more like a month and some few weeks, but she gave me the opportunity to work on my first set. I was super duper excited because, like I said, I've been waiting to do this for a long time. This is what I went to school for. I was literally completely in a whole other world before this. Like, I wasn't meeting people I wanted to meet, I wasn't seeing people I wanted to see, and I wasn't doing anything I wanted to do. And I think in life, it's either you get stuck doing something you don't want to do, but you're doing it to survive, or you follow your dreams, you chase your dreams, and you make things happen for yourself. So I was lucky enough to be able to work on the set as a production assistant, an on-set PA. So I want to tell you some little things, some highlights, some not highlights of my experience, and everything that I learned from it, honestly, because you learn the most when you are on set, when you are there in action, okay? So let's get into it. So the TV show was shot in kind of like South Atlanta, a little bit of North, more like South Atlanta, more like the city. So past the airport, da 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 da. Anyway, multiple locations, Monday through Friday, weekends were off. At the time, I already had another job, so I was really doing both. I was coming in some days of the week, working on set for about 5 hours, and then going to my other job, working 5 hours. So I was doing like doubles throughout the week too, because like I really wanted to be on set. I really wanted to help the production, and I was just growing so much love for what we were creating and what I was being a part of. So I met some really dope people. Okay. I met camera operators, sound operators, DPs, directors, art department people. Like, yo, when I tell you, I didn't know all of the departments it took to like create something, but there's so many departments. So I met some really good people, made some really good friends, and just worked my ass off. I don't know if you know, but like production assistants are like the bottom of the bottom. We basically do anything from picking up trash to wiping down tables, and I think the one struggle for me at the beginning was kind of like trying to figure out what my place was. Yes, I know that I am a onset PA. Give me one second. Yeah, I know that I'm an onset PA, but it's like, I don't know. I didn't know. Like, I felt like what I was doing on set wasn't what I was supposed to be doing, because I'm trying to help crew carry things. I'm trying to help crew assist them if they need me to pass them something. I'm trying to be on set helping them move furniture, things like that. I was getting really frustrated because I was being told by like the PA coordinator leader person that she wanted me to do other things like find U-Hauls and book trucks and more like the logistics stuff, which I was not trying to do, like, because that stuff was what was pulling me away from set. But what I had to realize, early on is like, I have to kind of just suck it up and do what they say because I'm just a PA. Like, for my first time, I really had to like think about like, oh gosh, you just have to just say yeah. Like you're here to do a job, they're gonna pay you. Just say yeah. The issue about this production is that it was pretty small budget and they didn't have a lot of money, but they had money to pay us, but they weren't paying us overtime. So even if we worked more than 12 hours, it didn't matter. And I think at the beginning of the production, it was really bad because we hadn't got paid yet. And I think it was like 3 weeks in. And a lot of people were like, yo, what's going on? A lot of people do like work like this. Like that's their job. They freelance and that's their job. So like, they're probably waiting for a check. They need the check. And for me, I definitely need that check. Like, yes, I have my other little side gig that I work. But if I'm spending all my day in weeks here, I need to make sure that that money's coming in. And if it's not going to come in, let me know. Because I just wasn't in a position to be taken advantage of. So after that got squared away, after everyone got the money situated, fine, cool beans. Had so much fun on set, go into set, build the crafty table, help people assist things, create stations. We were more like the informational team. Like we help people get around, help them pick up things, help them take things in. I just really, really wanted to be on set. I wanted to be next to the performances. I wanted to be next to the video village. I wanted to be next to anybody on crew who needed help because I just wanted to be in the action. I hated like being in another room, just like talking and chatting with other people. I just wanted to be there for the action because I went to school for that. I enjoy the creation of something visual. I love just being a part of that and seeing that. Like that was my purpose, So unfortunately, I'm speaking from my point. I don't think I think some people or some person didn't really like me. It kind of turned into like this weird mean girl thing that I don't understand. Cause like I said, I'm a hard worker. I'm here to do my job. If I am challenging you and you want me to submit, I think like in my nature, I'm just not that type of person. So as far as like, this being my first time being a PA, I'm definitely learning what people expect a PA to do. And I understand also that every set is different. So this experience that I had, it will not be like my other experiences that I will have in the future. I hope not. But this particular experience for it to be my first one was such a big learning experience because it's like, first, I'm really learning what people expect a PA to do, but it's also like learning other people too. And other people have like different leadership skills and how they conduct and how they manage people and da 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 da. But I am like a super, super hard worker, okay? Especially if I care about something, if I'm passionate about it, if you respect me and I care about you, I'm gonna make sure you get what you need and I get what I need. That's how I operate. I'm there, hands-on all the time because I just want to be useful, but I also want to be useful in the right thing. You know what I mean? Don't take me out of something that I'm doing to go tell me to do something like that someone else could, I guess, do. But anyway, like I said, it's my first time learning the ropes. So my highlights were meeting amazing people. Getting to see things come to life. I love the process of things and I love that we can sit here for weeks creating a TV show and then boom, here it is. Like it's beautiful. Downside, let me go check, hold on. Downside was the fact that there was drama. There was drama on set and it's like drama as far as like people talking about me behind my back. More, not even people, more of like maybe like two people, which were girls. One of them was like a PA. One of them was like the coordinator person of top of the PAs. I don't think they liked me that much. I remember one time on set, when they had roll cut, I think I went to go get my water bottle from this other room. And in the other room happened to be like all the other PAs sitting there. And one PA in particular was like, she kind of like got loud and she was like, you're not a part of PA Nation anymore because you hang out with crew too much. And I was like, obviously, I was like, tell me how you really feel because you're obviously coming at me pretty strong. So, and honestly, it's just like, I don't know what you want me to do. I came here to be on set to help anybody. If I hang out with crew, it's because I'm helping crew. That means I'm on set helping. I don't chit chat. I don't talk. Like, I'm really here to work, you know what I mean? And help out with anybody. So it was confusing to me because it's like, do you want me to be in this room with you guys as you guys talk? Or do you want me to be on set where people might need me? I don't know. It was weird. And like the way she came at me was just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So that was interesting. And then, other people were telling me like, oh, you need to watch your back. 'Cause like they're watching you and they think that you hang out with people too much and you're doing this too much. And I'm like, okay. Like, it's just weird talking I don't know. It was just weird. And like I said, I'm here to do my job. I'm here to meet people. I'm here to network. I'm not here to chit chat. I'm not here to talk. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to work, network. And if I make friends through that, then amazing. But I'm not here to like, ha, 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 ha. That's me. That's me laughing. So that was a little weird, right? That was a little weird for me. But it didn't stop me from doing my thing, Did my thing still. Let everybody know I was doing my thing. And let them know that I was there to support them in any way I could.
Yeah, so I'm just here to work. And I feel like anyone could attest to that, like, anyone on set. So it was just weird to have these two people really talking about me and not liking me because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm here to do my job. The PA coordinator, she did not talk to me. Only time she talked to me was when she was telling me what to do. But other than that, she did not talk to me. I said, hey, I'd say hey to speak to her, have, just little funny little remarks to her. But other than that, she was not with it. She was not with it with me. For some reason, she did not like me. So that last day, so I had got fired, right? And that Friday, before I got fired on Saturday. That Friday, it was storming, it was raining so bad. And we were running around collecting stuff, getting things fixed, because on Friday, we had a base camp that was like around the corner, and then the set camp that was like here. So base camp, and then, which was like talent holding, crafty tables over there, makeup team, and then the house that they're actually shooting in. So that day, I was in charge of driving the shuttle van, which is like a 13-seater van, from this house to this house. And I was like, you know what, that's fine. I can do that. I can handle it, whatever. I was super duper anxious hopping in this van, no cap, like super duper anxious about it.
I just had to overcome that and just do it because, they needed someone to do that. And the person that normally did it wasn't going to be here. All right. So I went ahead and let the PA coordinator know before the day was over. I said, hey, I just want you to know I'm not going to be able to take the van to Stone Mountain tonight because on Fridays, I think the van needed to be taken to Stone Mountain and we were in the West End. We were over there in the West End. So on the west side, West End. Yeah, literally the West End, down the street. So I went ahead and let her know, hey, I'm not going to be able to do that. I just don't feel comfortable. She said, why? I said, I don't feel comfortable driving that van. It's raining, it's storming, it's dark, and we're not going to get out of here till 5 a.m. So I just told her, hey, I'm just not comfortable doing that. And she said, you know what? That's fine. I already had a backup plan because I knew you weren't going to be comfortable doing it because you're not comfortable doing a lot of things. And I said, okay, that's fine. Just let me know when you want the key. See, I am not like, if you shoot fire at me, I'm already fired. So I'm not like, all I'm going to do is just eat that shit. I'm not going to give you reaction. I'm not going to give you anything. You know what I mean? I'm going to just keep it cool, collective, and neutral because I don't have time to be catching an attitude with you over something like a van. And then for her to be like, you're not comfortable doing a lot of things. This is the first thing I have told her that I wasn't comfortable doing. I've picking up talent, I've taken talent home, I've done all those things. This is just one thing I don't want to be responsible of. If I get in a car accident or I get in a wreck or I hit something in this big van at 5 o'clock in the morning, like, I just don't want that. I don't even want anything to do with that. I don't want to touch that. You know what I mean? So the day went on, we're rapping and it's raining. So we're running around with our little ponchos. Should have worn my boots because my feet were wet. And now I'm talking. And I'm at set camp cleaning up, and she calls me and she said, "Hey, can you take one of the talent home?" And I said, "Okay, yeah, I could take one of the talent home." But I was also another PA's ride. So I told her, I said, "Hey, I also take Edward home. You know, I've been taking Edward home, so he's gonna have to come with me if I take the talent home." And she said, "Okay, but I need to check the house." And I said, "Okay, well, okay, you know, like, I don't know what that means, but okay, like, come check the house." And so she's like, "But can you come over here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come." So I'm in the house at this time. So to get to my car, the house is here, and my car is all the way across in this parking lot field over there. So I'm trying to get to the car. It's raining. I'm in the parking lot. There's puddles and puddles of like water. So I'm like trying to dodge these puddles, get to the car finally. She's calling me, she's blowing me up. I'm starting my car, and all I had to do was literally just drive down the street a little bit. I pulled up, parked my car. Keep in mind, I also had to take the walkies in my car too, so I had to get those because those needed to come in the car too. And she is talking to another PA, and she's mad, she's frustrated, and she's like, "This is unacceptable. She's been waiting all this time." But she's not saying any of this to me, right? So, sorry, I'm making sure it's still recording. So I'm hearing her talk or whatever. She's not saying anything to me. The talent comes to the car. We get in the car. We head off. We drop the talent off, and the other PA is telling me like, "Oh, she told me to tell you not to come back on Monday." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, and I was telling him, I was like, "Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I don't know if she's mad about me not moving fast enough to pick up talent, or she's mad about that I couldn't take the shuttle van. I don't know what she's mad about, but that's fine because one, you don't communicate to me. You don't talk to me. You only talk to me when you're telling me what to do. If you have an issue with me, you obviously can't come to me and tell me." So after hearing that, I was just telling my friend, "Hey, don't know, it's no worries. I will confirm and make sure," you know what I mean? Because she didn't say this to me, right? So Saturday comes around the next day, and she goes ahead and she texts me, "Hey, we no longer need your service. Wish you the best of luck," or whatever. I said, "Okay, thank you so much. Take care." Um, and right in that moment, I got my life back. Because being on that set 5 days a week, and I was doing my other job, it was taking so much of my time. Like, so much of my time. And I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Like, this is the industry. You know, being a PA, you're going to be on set and you're going to be busy all the time. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I just think for this particular set, because it was so unorganized and dysfunctional and low budget, and it's just in the people's attitudes and people, like, I didn't want to be on that set. But any other set, let's go all day long, because a lot of people on that set was telling me like, "Hey, if this is your first time, please don't use this as an example. Use this as something you can learn from, because this is not how it's supposed to go." So I was so happy to get my life back. You know what I mean? We only had 1 week left to shoot. She had to let me go. She just couldn't take it anymore. I wasn't doing anything for her. So I wasn't even mad, but everybody else was mad, of course, because look at me. I am a hard worker. I do my job, and I try to make people happy, and I try to help people, and I cater to people. It is what it is. But I really can't be amazing for people who have no respect for me. Like, that's my thing. Like, I don't mind being told what to do. I don't mind doing things out of the norm if I'm doing it for you and I know that you respect me. Like, if you just look at me as like a slave or like a super soldier or whatever, like, okay, cool. But it's like this girl would never talk to me, would never conversate with me. She always keeps telling me what to do, and that's all she tries to do for me. And then she'd be talking about me behind my back. So why would I want to do anything for you? Why would I want you to be my leader? So yes, guys. So that is what happened on my first gig. But I got so many good connections from that. I met some amazing people. I even got some friends. Let me tell you, Shot even looking for some friends. And I'm just so happy to have had that experience. It was beautiful. Too bad I couldn't finish it. But it was amazing. It was an amazing time. Like actors from the cast, actors from everybody, even the other PAs, like everybody. I had an amazing time being with them and learning so much about myself, learning so much about the industry, learning so much about what a PA is and all those things. And what I do know now is the fact that because I have some experience now PAing, I know like, ooh, what department do I really want to get into? What do I really want to do? It definitely took me on a whole new discovery route, which I'm so grateful for. Literally, I'm so grateful for. Unfortunately, I had to get fired. Fortunately, I couldn't finish the show with everybody. That's fine. It's totally okay. I was just so happy to be there in that experience. And I think, you know, it is what it is. And I think it all happened good because after I had got fired, a couple of days later, I got a gig on a music video. So I was doing art PA for a music video. So like I said, I met everything I needed to meet. I got everything I needed to get from that experience. And now I'm just booking more gigs. So that is what happened on my first PA gig. And like I said, I think all of them are pretty different, but when I did get on the music video and I was working with another team, let me tell you, so smooth, so beautiful, so much communication, so much admiration, so much respect. That is what I like. So if you tell me to go to Walmart and get some tape, I ain't gonna fight you. I never fought anybody else about that. You know what I mean? It was just because in that other production, they're not giving us miles. They're not paying for our gas. So we're driving all these places. They're telling us to go on runs. We're not getting any gas. And luckily, thank the Lord for the EPs, because one of the EPs, like every time I had to go on a run, he would fill my gas tank up. Thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciated it. That was literally the only thing that I was like, thank you. Because it's like, if I don't have any money and we're not getting paid yet and we're waiting on checks and I have to use my gas to go get stuff for this production and you guys aren't reimbursing me, then like I'm losing more than I'm gonna get from being here, in the physical world. So yeah, guys, so that was my first experiencing being a PA, and yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's why you guys haven't seen me. Seriously. I've been so tied up. I haven't seen my family. I haven't seen my family in months. So, yeah. But now I'm free, getting more time, getting more back on a better schedule. So, yeah. Well, all right, guys. Go watch my video on what else happened to me while I've been gone. Right here. Go click on it. Go click on it. Go click on it. Well, guys, have a peachy day. But go watch what happened to me. Because people are not nice in this world.